Hello, everyone. Uh, it is a good time to start our third day of the conference. So 2 days was like wonderful, and we learned a lot, and we had a lot of good discussions, and I hope many people got inspired from the conference. So before the recap of the previous days, I would like to go over our basic rules. Our conference hosts quite many people, and we have a rule that people ask questions only in chat and with the always muted microphone. And then all the talks are recorded, not all, but some of the talks are not recorded due to, uh, uh, so all the recorded talks are with permission. So if you want to see the talks after the conference, please visit our website, but please don't record the talks on your own. Also, we run the Discord session. Discord session can be visited on the link that you see on the screen or through the QR code. We have quite many discussions, and many people advertise their work and ask and answers the questions. So this Discord channel will be running after the conference, and everything you posted there will be revisited by other participants after the conference, and you can use this platform to reach to the community. So it's like a community building platform. Any problems that you will experience during the conference should be reached to our admin people, and you will get a quick reply. You can do it in the Discord, or you can do it through the email that you can see on the screen right now. So we have already had 2 days of the conference, and we covered 24 invited speakers, as well as 8 breakout rooms. We hosted like two discussions and 4 panel discussions with the speakers presented, who was presenting in the panel talks. Today will be the conference will be shorter. We will finish by 1:45 with the last breakout sessions. Yeah, I will start a quick recap from the previous 2 days. It's like 24 speakers. We cannot cover much, but please, if you like some of the presentations, just visit the website, and you can see them recorded. So roughly we can divide the conference into different sections. So the first section is like modeling embodied intelligence. So the first model, and the model of embodied intelligence, was proposed by Cecilia Lasky. She tried to put interaction, the deformation of the body and interaction with the environment, into the one equation. The similar approach was taken by Guiyang Gu. He was trying to put a black box controller into the control of the soft robots, and he was trying to do it for the precise control of the soft prosthetics. Another way of ensuring stabilities in the precise control of soft robots was proposed by Monhe, by Professor Monhe. She was trying to ensure stability using morphological design of the body. Andrew had a bit different perspective on this task. So he was trying to decompose AI level for the abstract control, and leave embodied intelligence to control on the lower level, with no perfect positioning of the deformation. So this was discussed in the panel discussion, and people have different views on this point. So another important aspect of that we touched in the conference is like sensing, actuation, and computation. Like very interesting, like underwater communication was proposed by Guangming Xi. He proposed the approach when underwater robots can collaborate in a bio-inspired way through micro electric signals. Kristen proposed another way of collaboration between robots through the environment. When the change of the environment induced by one robot can be sensed and incorporated in the planning of the task by the other robots. Yongle Park used morphological design to expand degrees of freedom. So basically, he designed the e-skin that can measure the different degrees of freedom of the deformation by using only one input and one output channels. The bio-inspired way of sensing and processing was touched by a professor in Divari. So he was using spike neural networks designed on the chip. And morphological optimization for soft robots was also revisited by John Riffel. Another section was devoted to biohybrids and biointegrated systems. Soji Takeuchi proposed several ways of sensing, actuation, and even processing using biohybrids. One notable thing what he did is like growing muscles, growing skins, as well as simulating olfactory system of the mosquito that can be used for detecting like searching for the people during the earthquake for the rescue, as well as like that diagnosis cancer from the breath. Ellen was proposing to integrate the robots to assist like organs experiencing failure. For example, the ventilation of the lungs, or assisting the heartbeat. And Josh Bongard shifted this into the other direction. So he was trying to design robots, like bio robots that can employ self-organization and self-healing, and it's like a truly autonomous system. John Rogers, he was trying to build neuro interfaces, so in a way that we can use neurocircuits of the biological neurocircuits and get and integrate them into the digital and circuits. And he was also proposing some other biohybrid designs for various purposes. So control and manipulation was also touched in our conference. So Aude Beard, she is focusing on human-robot interaction, and she is trying to teach the robot from the human demonstrations. In her approach is like a combination of model-based and machine learning-based learning. David Scaramuzza, he is trying to teach the autonomous drones and control them in a human-like manner. He is actively applying simulation for his deep learning based controllers, as well as reinforcement learning. Ilana is focusing on telemanipulation, but she wants to decompose it into two levels of control. She called it human-robot orchestration, when the robot is performing task in an autonomous manner, but gets the commands. And she also touched one important thing, is the stability. So she showed that human improves the stabilities, and human solve one of the long-standing issues by itself. So Jack Abbott, he was controlling the robots using magnetic field. He showed that by simple input of the magnetic field, he can employ self-organization of the robot, and the robots can be controlled within the human body and get navigated to desired position. Josie, she shifted the control problem and sensing problem to the physical bodies of the object. She is integrating the objects with the sensors, which she called physical twins, and she sends the manipulation from the object's point of view, which can solve like many problems, like handling very fragile objects like raspberries. Another important thing that was discussed, and it's actually fundamental thing for the embodied intelligence, is the philosophy of consciousness, and the way how brain and the synergy of brain and the body. So the basic fundamentals was presented by Anil, and then it was picked out by Helmut and Ingmar. So Helmut was saying that body can be used as a sort of a filter that can represent the information from the environment in the more plausible way for the higher level controllers. Ingmar thinks similarly, and he proposes that the brain thinks fast and slow, and the slow thinking part can take benefits of the current AI progress of the like big language models and like diffusion models, and but embodied intelligence can be used in the fast manner, in the surprise way, in the guess, and so on. Tom and Rachel, they visited problem of uncanny valley. So Tom is saying that the observers they have some assumptions about the human-like robot perceives the world as a human, and autonomous cars are driving and perceives the environment the same way as the human driver would. So that leads to some problems. And Rachel says that some people, so people don't really understand each other from the expressions because of the cultural differences and so on. It's like very complex problem. Tatsushi says that the environment and body are sort of reservoir that can provide that human tunes to get some additional information and to do some complex tasks and actuation. And people are actively using the environment for completing certain tasks.